I got more words to say. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This one's for the creatives. When I get an idea, whether that is for graphic design, any of my artistic endeavors, short films, working with clients, whenever I get that idea, and the idea inside of me feels like it's a rocket about to like shoot out, and I can't contain it inside of me, I take that as the universe saying, hey, 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 I got a good one for you. You ever get those ideas? Like, literally, like when it's sitting inside of you and you get to the idea and you think about it and you can't stop thinking about it and you're like, I need to do it now. Normally, people get these ideas at like night and they're like, and then they're like, why did my brain just send me the best idea that I've ever had in my entire life while I want to go to bed? Those ideas. You know what I'm talking about. That normally means when you get those feelings surrounded by that idea, it's good stuff. And that good stuff needs to be used up immediately. That's the best time to complete the idea. In my opinion, the best time to complete the idea. Do you want to continue to grow creatively and artistically? Then you need to start listening to those thoughts. You need to start feeling and listening to that energy inside your gut and your chest. When your body just can't sit still anymore, you gotta start listening to that. Because if you don't, sometimes you lose the idea. But if you do, you act on it, all of that energy is transferred into that piece of work that you've been making. Beautiful things come out of that. Trust. Beautiful things come out of that. I call it the all at once technique. It's not really a technique, but sure, we'll say it's a technique. The all at once technique. So recently I worked on a music video for one of my good friends. He's an amazing rapper, and essentially I shot the music video in one day. Then I edited the music video in one day. He had the results in under 2 days, essentially, because I worked on the music video for the top half of the day when I was editing it, and he had those results by the evening, and then he posted it not too long after. I told him to sit on it because he's a little bit newer to releasing music in that kind of way, so I just told him to sit on it, make sure he likes it before he actually puts it out there. Everyone else who's hitting me up is like, how did you complete the music video so fast? How did you edit it? What? How much? How? Like, did you not get stumped? Did you not get confused? Did you not? No, none of that. I didn't experience any of that. It's because I was excited. And that when I was shooting the music video, I saw the visuals for how I wanted things to be edited. And when I was editing it, and I was looking up other things in relation to editing it, I was like, oh, that's cool. I can implement that. And this would work perfect here for this theme concept. That's amazing. But it was because I was excited. You gotta be excited for the things that you're creating. And when you are excited and you feel that energy inside of you, that means you need to act on it immediately before you lose the spark. Because the thing is that I could have been like, okay, I'm gonna edit the music video. Whenever I get some more free time, I'm a little tired from shooting it yesterday. I should rest and all that good stuff. I did rest. I had to force myself to go to sleep because I was so excited to edit it. And like, it was hot that day that we were shooting. We were sweating. I was sweating. I had to make sure everyone was cool, fed, had water. Like, it was a hot day in Houston, Texas. Okay. I was tired. Trust. I was. But I was more excited than tired. When you're that excited about something, your energy has to be transferred into that thing, right? All at once technique. There's 2 ways to execute it, right? Because you want to preserve that energy. It's the most important part. 2 ways to execute it. The way that I do it most of the time, 99% of the time, is that idea fills me. I gather all of my materials for it. If it's a melody that comes to me, I get my phone and I start recording. If it's an idea like this, I start typing it out, or I record a voice memo just of me talking about the idea so I can hold that energy in there. And then, this is the kicker. Go do it. You gotta go do it. Okay, I think she's done that. I don't know what that was. So, all at once technique. There's two ways to do it. The way that I do it 99% of the time is I get that spark, I gather my materials, you open up your laptop, computer, camera, whatever it is, you grab your pencil, your sketchbook, and then the important part is you sit down, you execute the idea, but you have to finish it. You have to finish the idea. That is the most important part. You can't let the spark out started and then let 20,000 people disrupt you and then the spark is gone. Because you might come back to that piece of work, whatever you're working on, and you're like, I don't know where to go next. I don't know what to do next. Whatever was telling me to do these things is not telling me to do it anymore. And then you close the sketchbook, your laptop, you stop recording on your phone, and then a month passes by and you go, oh yeah, I remember when I was working on that. Huh, that would have been so cool. Nothing else happens from it. Not a single thing. Because that spark died. And when that spark dies, you can't do anything else with it. I had great art teachers. I went to an arts middle school, high school, and college. Great art teachers my whole life. And I think the best advice that they've ever given me was that it's easier to work on a complete sketch than to revise a well-done corner. I'll say that again. It's easier to work on a complete sketch than to revise a well-done corner. What does that mean? I get it. That spark doesn't have to necessarily mean you finish the piece and it's a masterpiece. That spark is just about executing the idea to the best of your ability. As long as you execute the idea and you execute it to its completion, then that means you can always go back and revise. Revising is so much easier than adding on to. It's basically what it means. You can revise that sketch, you can, go back and look at the graphic design and be like, well, why did I choose yellow, green, and pink for the color palette? That is terrible. And you go back and you change all the colors and then it looks beautiful. You can post it, you can submit it to whatever it is that you're trying to do, right? Maybe it's a short film idea. You sit down and you write that whole 5-page script, and trust me, I know it's hard. I sit there and do it all the time. But once you get those ideas out, maybe it's not even the whole script, you're just typing up the idea. Once you get it out and that spark is there, it's so much easier to go back to it and be like, hey, I remember what I was doing there. And now I know what I need to do for it now. Because you got that idea out, you got the spark out, the energy is out, the passion is already on the page. Now you just gotta refine it, use those technical skills. Make it something beautiful, right? The eyelashes are disrupting the flow. Anyone else have really long eyelashes that just get stuck in your eye? And then you pull out like 6? Do I have a health problem? Because my God, it happens to me all the time. Let's say it again. It's easier to work with a complete sketch than to revise a well-done corner. Because there's nothing you can revise on a well-done corner. You just got the corner made. The corner looks great, but where's the rest of the piece? Think about that. And see how you can apply that not just to art, but in executing in your everyday life. I say it's best to treat everything like a first draft, then revise it, refine it, sit down, edit it, tweak it, sharpen it, and just keep those drafts, because those are the things that are going to hold the spark, the passion, the things that we as humans will connect with before you even get to the technical stuff. When we could see the idea that made you light up, that's when we light up, right? Once you take that spark and transfer it to the metaphorical page, because you could be working on a laptop, whatever, phone, camera, we will recognize and we will see it within your art and your passion. So just go make it. And when you get stumped, take a break, sit outside, drink some water, eat some food, come back and keep going because you got to finish it. You got to get that spark out. Trust me, it is so worth it getting that first draft done. Okay. That's it. That's the reminder for today. Something short, something sweet. Drink water, stretch, go outside, play a video game if you need to do that, or finish that task that you've been putting off. Take a deep breath. I'm happy that you're here. And, if you like what you saw for this particular video, like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell. I think those are all the things that you can do on YouTube nowadays. If I'm missing one, let me know. Engagement. No, if I'm missing one, just let me know. I will see you for the next one.